Greetings, people of YouTube. MegaLegion93 here again, but this time instead of doing my crappy little Let's Plays, I figured I'd do something a little bit more important, so to say. Anyway, because of the recent Steam Pipe update, I've noticed that it's a little bit harder to access some of your files, for the most part. So, like for instance, if you want to install like a custom HUD or so, you'll have to go through a much more tedious process than the Windows people. So, for instance, since I went all the way back to the beginning, let's go to the desktop, just so you guys can see where you have to start off from. First off, we will be installing the HUD. I don't exactly know what the developer is supposed to call that, so we can just download the file, which shouldn't take all that long. See, it's downloading right here, and it's done. It's right there. Right there. I already have a copy of it installed, so let's open up the folder itself of what the contents are. Now, according to the README, you have to go through this directory, like, right here. Steam, Steam Apps, Common, TF, Team Fortress, well, TF2, TF, Custom. But it can be a little bit hard to find that setup through a Mac. So, if you're running off of OS 1.7.5, which is what I am using, all you have to do is go, hold down Option, and then, excuse me, I burped. You have to click on Library, and you can just start it from there. Application Support. You can scroll all the way down to Steam. It should be near the bottom. Let's see. Steam Apps, Common, Team Fortress 2, TF, and of course what you will be placing it in is right here. Now for this part, according to the instructions here, which may be a little bit hard for you guys to follow along very easily without someone's beautiful voice talking, which I know I have a beautiful voice, Shibby does, I don't. Anyway, well, pretty much you just have to create a new folder. Like, for instance, it recommends that you put it as HUD, but you can make it anything. You just right-click, and if you would accidentally click off the folder, all you have to do is select the folder again, push Enter, and you can instantly rename it. So, like, for instance, I'm going to call it Pooped Nuggets. Poop Nuggets. That will be the name of this folder. And then, of course, for instance, I want to use the HUD lower. You just put the resources and scripts in there, and bada bing bada boom. But of course, because you don't have the thing set up properly, Poop Nuggets will not work, but HUD will. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. As for the sounds folder, it's just for the sound cache. It's pretty much worthless. You don't need it. You just don't need the sound folder. So if you want to uninstall a HUD, you just right click and click Move to Trash, or you can just drag it down to your little trash icon right here. And this here is my previous recording. No, not important. You just throw it away. Throw it away. And let's go check out the fruits of our labor. And there we go, folks. Here's the HUD setup, which of course appears straight off the top. So, like, say for instance, I'm going to go to a random server. Where's, oh yeah, browse servers. Let's go to this server, just so you guys can see what the HUD looks like as soon as it's done. And here we are, folks. It's a little laggy because I'm recording for the first time over on TF2. Doesn't really matter. And there's some of the sound effects, so yeah. You can choose your teams and such. I'm going to choose the sniper, because sniper is the best. Unfortunately, you can't really see my view model because it's kind of broken right now. So, yeah. No biggie, no biggie. Of course, I'm playing as a sniper. But of course, the HUD is very beautiful, and it works like a charm. And of course, folks, while TF2 turns off, I would like to say that if you guys don't have a means of opening up said zip files, like these ones here, all you simply have to do is download a free program called the Unarchiver. Anyway, you just download this thing, and it is completely free. I have it installed. I'll just copy a link and post it in the description of the video down below, or to the right, depending on where your YouTube comments are. I honestly do not know. So that is how you should be able to install your own custom HUDs, and so on and so forth. As for that stuff, hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I kind of hope this was beneficial. This is the first ever tutorial I've ever done for Mac OS X, or Mac in general, or in general.